Hello ladies, thanks for joining me today. Again, my name is Alexandra. You can catch me at actladythinkboss.com to see when our next woman empowerment event is happening in the tri-state area. So today I wanted to talk about one of my favorite quotes. As your life changes, so does your circle. So what does that actually mean? There are three big events that's going to happen in your life where people are just going to start dropping off like flies. It happens all the time. It's either that we outgrow them. It can be due to jealousy and envy. There's so many different reasons, but at the end of the day, you're not going to end with the same people you started with, okay? So with that being said, let's go over these top 3 events that will change your circle. Event number 1, and mind you, this is not in any particular order. Event number 1 is having a baby, or babies, twins, triplets, what have you. I feel like having a baby changes your perspective on life. It changes your priorities, and it just changes your day-to-day activities and responsibilities. So as a result, you'll have some people that will either count you out. They know that you're busy, so they just won't call. They'll plan things without you. They just basically kind of phase you out just because that's not the part of their lives that they're into right now. So I find that when you have a baby, you get forgotten. You know, I understand everybody goes their separate ways, but it's always nice to hear from a friend just to ask you how you're doing, how was your day, instead of going on Facebook and seeing everybody just had a great time, you know, at someone's event and you weren't even invited. Okay, so you know, it's kind of hard to deal with that at first, but again, it's just growing pains. You grow, you go separate ways, and sometimes people come along with you and sometimes they don't. Okay, so event number 2, and again, like I said, not in any particular order, but event number 2, which is a big one, is marriage. Marriage is when all the claws come out. For whatever reason, women just tend to claw at each other when this event is coming up, whether it's jealousy or envy, or they just wish that their wedding was there, or they had a wedding and they didn't really like how it went. They're just jealous of how big your wedding might be. There's so many different factors of why the claws come out when it's time for someone to get married. There's a lot of fighting. Some people get upset over invitations. Some people get upset because you didn't put them in the wedding. There's just so much that goes on. So when you get married, again, more people just dropping off this friendship train. And there's also this single versus married life. Your single friends might be like, no one has time for that lovey-dovey crap. You know, they're all into each other. But at the end of the day, your marriage is your circle. So your priorities do change. And you will have friends that will either understand that, or they'll just drop off like flies. The third and final big event that happens in your life that changes your circle is when you purchase your first home. Do I have any homeowners out there? You guys would know. You're so excited about your first home and you can't wait to tell people, and then you tell that one person, they're like, oh, I'm so happy for you. And it's just, there's no sincerity behind that, saying that they're so happy for you. So again, buying a home is such a big purchase. It's such a big deal. Owning something is part of the American dream. And when people feel like they're not there financially, or they're just not there mentally, that hate starts coming out. It just starts exuding from them when they see you. They don't even come to your house to visit. They try to downplay your accomplishment in some way, like, oh, it only has 2 bedrooms, or oh, that's the backyard, it's only 1 acre. Like, they would find any way to downplay your accomplishment. How do you deal with these type of people? You don't deal with these type of people. You let them go. It's okay. Growth is fine. Growth is going to happen. You're not going to be the same person you are at 21 at 31. You're not the same person at 31 that you will be at 51. So when these people start dropping from your lives, just let them go. You don't deal with them. You keep close to people that are there through the marriages, are there through the babies, are there through the housewarming parties. those are the people that you need to keep by your side because they're always there. So again, thanks for listening. Again, this is Alexandra. Make sure you go to actladythinkboss.com, and for the first person who asks a great question, you will get this Act Like a Lady, Think Like a Boss wristband. Alrighty? So I will see you guys at the next video.